Welcome back. I'm going to show you now how to do a do-while loop. And what we're going to do is look at the pseudocode here. And a do-while loop is what we call a post-test loop. So therefore, what we have up here is really, this is the body. This is the top of the loop, if you will. And this is our test, our condition. And the way the loop works is if the test is true, then we repeat. So when we repeat, what does it mean? It really means we go back up to the top again and we try the body again and we do the test. We go back and so forth. And when the condition is not satisfied, we fall through to here. So let's analyze this. What variables do we need? We need x. We have x. What constants do we need? We have a 5. We need a 5. So let's just call this guy 5. Remember, when you're initializing a variable, you do so by saying dot data followed by a value. The value must be prefixed immediately by an equal sign. There should be a space between the keyword data and equal sign. You cannot merge that stuff together. So let's take a look. So notice that the reading that we see takes place in the body of the loop. So technically speaking, the top of the loop, we're going to call it do. Call it do while. Do it that way. And what do we have to do? We do a read, and then we do the test. What's the test? We want to compare x to 5. How do we do the compare? It really means we must put x in the accumulator. Oops. Put x in the accumulator, then compare to see if it's greater than not 0 but 5. And what do we say? If that is true, then we must repeat. So the branch here should be which branch? Branch on true up to do while, right? If we don't branch on through true, we end up ready to write. And let's see what we got. And with this, we end the program. All right. Now let's take a look now. See what these are. Here's the top of the loop. Here's the body. I'm sorry, I'm messing up. Here's the top of the loop, and it begins with the body. We read x. Here is the test. Here we're trying to say is x greater than 5. That's what we're trying to say. And if it's true, we go to the branch back to the do while, and this is the end of the loop. We fall through right here to that. Okay? Let's see if it works. Oh, might want to say what do while dot have. Got some problem here. Let's see what we got. we're continuing. I made a mistake, which is an odd mistake. I had a question mark right here. I had a question mark. I put a question mark here, and that caused things to get a little crazy. So some symbols you can't put. So do not put a question mark. Um, so with this, we can resume and go ahead and assemble this. And remind you, this says I'm doing input validation, and I have to have a number that is less than or equal to 5. I will reject all other numbers, all of the values. So we're going to try that and show that that's really what is taking place. Okay. Whew. So we're going to enter 7, 6, 122, 5. So we see that we reject all outputs until we get something that's less than or equal to 5. So that's proof that the do while is working. We're going to come back to the do while, and we're going to do a little something different. No, we're not. We're going to go back to a while, and we're going to nest something inside.